Hi, my name is Diego. I'm gonna show you this week what I did for 3D modeling. I'm using Autodesk Fusion. As you can see, it's a very similar user interface, similar to Autodesk Inventor. I already tried this model I have here. It's already modeled, so it's I'm trying to show you what I already did, what I already learned, because I'm new also for this tool. I used to work with Autodesk Fusion, sorry, for with Autodesk Inventor, so I'm trying Fusion now. Okay, for the first part, I'm decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some kind of scratchy hand. So the idea here is the hand will will look similar to a human hand, with the hand part, the hand assembly being like this, and the fingers being like this. So the first part with Autodesk Fusion, sorry, is that you need to declare what are or which one gonna be the components. So I decided to create two components. I can create a component right clicking here. So create new component, and we create a new component. What is different here from inventory is that um, I can make every part and every assemble in the same page. Usually you create different files and then you assemble in a different page or a uh, different window, but here you create everything in the same environment. So it's really nice because you don't have to having different tabs for different windows here down. So I want in the first part it's kind of difficult to get used to it, but after several tries you can work really easy. So I create a component. um, I'm gonna delete it because I already have mine. These are my two components. So I had my hand component. To activate, I check on this radius button. Okay, so this is my hand assembly, or my hand part, which was developed like this. This is the sketch. You first have to draw on a sketch. This is my first sketch. Some random um, form. This is my first try. This is my draft. So I launch these numbers, this form. I stop sketching, and then I use the extrude feature. Here you can see the history of the creation of this part. So first here is the sketch, and then here is the feature, which is an extrude. As you can see, it says extrude number one. Then I create a chamfer because this was I can suppress this feature to make how this similar. I press Ctrl Z to undo what I have ready to undo the suppress. So I made this. I create new sketch just to create this new part, which is where the finger's gonna be. I create another one here in a different position, another extrude. Then I make this whole this 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 space where the finger gonna be. I extrude it back as an cut. Okay, here similar. Then I did a mirror to feature operation, which using this using this plane, which is here. Let me get, where is the origin here? Should be this one. With this plane, I copy these two here. Okay, this is the mirror operation. Another sketch just to draw this circle, which will let me create this axis. And with this axis, okay, this is the grid. And with this axis, I'm gonna join this finger to the hand to create an assembly. Same here. This is my finger. Here are the operations. You can see the history here. Same thing. Sketch, construction, bodies, everything is here. And then finally, I made my assembly. I have to check here to go back to the assembly, to general assembly, and then I use the joint operation. The joint operation, which is here, and it's a revolution. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this just to show you how to. Here I use joint. It led me to continue. I have to check what kind of joint I'm gonna do. First, the revolute. The first component I'm gonna use this one, and the second component is gonna be this one. You can see a little animation here to show how it's gonna be, how much angles gonna work. Okay, and if you have some kind of an offset like 100, this kind of offset. But now I'm just put 0 because this is the correct position. This is the correct axis because you can change, and then you press OK, and that's it. You have your finger. Now I'm gonna reproduce this component to the other parts, but that's gonna be a work for next week because I need to figure out if this is gonna be like this, like an extrusion out the hand, or if I need to make this a little larger and make this some kind of inbuilt finger for this component. So okay, this is my first try with Autodesk Fusion and 3D modeling. I'm gonna show you next weeks later how to complete this, and how gonna change after some changes I'm gonna do. So okay, thanks.